Again, Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith's alongside me, and it's Barclays Premier League action for you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Martin. Really looking forward to the afternoon's play.
Manchester United getting the first half underway. Today's game, Manchester United play Liverpool. We can have a good look at Manchester United.
I think for the favourites to win the title, they would have hoped for a slightly better start to announce their intentions, but that win and that defeat has left things open for their competitors at the top there.
Trying to knock him off the ball, Andy Carroll. He slid in there with the tackle. Alberto Aquilani. Gerrard. Quick ball. Great tackle. And we can have a check on some other scores coming in. And it could be for Manchester United. Pepe Reina. Beautiful stop. Alberto Aquilani. Gerrard, this is the playmaker, and the forwards will love having him in their team. He'll find them all the time. He's pitched it back again. Bale. Problems for the defenders now, because this forward wants to score. He really does every time they attack. We're still learning about Neymar, watching him, and the opposition I don't think knows so much either, because he's bewildering them with this beautiful ball manipulation. Downing. Giuseppe Rossi. Gerrard. Manchester United have won the ball back here. He's got space. Oh, he saved it. It's still in play. Sergio Busquets with the interception. I don't think there'll be too much in this game between these two, and Liverpool might have to work very hard. Ready! So this will be a corner for Manchester United. Andy Carroll. Good, strong challenge. It's a free kick against Manchester United. Manchester United man's got a booking for that, yellow card.
A little lapse of discipline, he's got to be careful.
There was a game here, Alan, in 1991 when Arsenal and Manchester United got to grips with each other quite literally. And this is something that we've now got to just hand over to the referee. What's he going to make of it? Hayden Pennyfeather. Read that passage of play, was able to make the interception. Well, they were retreating, and they got a challenge in the end. Andy Carroll. Evra's tackle. Oh, he's beaten his marker. What a chance here. Possibilities for Liverpool. What a goal! On the break, they've just left themselves so vulnerable. And how about that for taking advantage of such a situation? Spot on.
Great bit of individual skill there and work. Wonderful finish.
One thing about live games is it can be dull, then you get a goal and it all changes. We've got a goal here.
Yeah, we have, and the atmosphere's changed. The crowd's up for it. I'm hoping for better things now.
Individual inspiration, sublime.
Look at those feet, they're moving 10 to the dozen.
Well, it was a foul and he's given the free kick. Well, he's given the free kick and he's very fortunate, having got one yellow card, that he's not off with a second.
No, and when you have...
And he goes for goal! And it's a brave header, and it's not got him the goal that he was looking for.
No, it's a powerful one as well. He couldn't complain on that score, but direction-wise, inches away.
Hummels. Rooney. And he read their minds, brilliant defending in the circumstances. Giuseppe Rossi. cleared it and they can push out and defend further up the pitch. Fair distance to the clearance. It's gone straight to an opponent. Sergio Ramos makes the tackle. And it's a little back heel flick that's really come off. Andy Carroll. Alberto Aquilani. He's in. Great work from the keeper.
You'd expected the striker to do a little bit of a fair play to the keeper. He read it. What a stop.
Liverpool's corner. There's no doubt the defender should have done better. The attacker's away. Read the pass well to cut it out. And possession for Manchester United now with Evra. Last half-time at 1-0. Well, the ball rolling again for the second half at Old Trafford. And the pass cut out at a truly vital time. Alberto Aquilani. And that's in the remit now of the referee. Players not encouraged to put the ball out. It's stopped because the referee says this player needs some treatment. It's up to the referee now. We're going to restart it. And he's going to drop the ball here, and we'll play on from that. He's not going to recover, I'm afraid, Alan. There's going to be a substitution here.
No way that he is going to be able to carry on, and that's a blow for the team because he's an important player for them.
They've lost the ball in a bad area. Gerrard with the ball. Bale. Gerrard. Russell. Cut out the pass here. Manchester United with the ball again. Sergio Busquets. And they've got the ball back in their own half now through that tackle. Good ball. It needed a good clean tackle and it got one. Downing. Andy Carroll. Manchester United have won the ball back here. Sergio Busquets. Here it is. Great ball. Takes the shot off. Still in play here. Will be their throw. Well, the team that are in front are going to try and keep in front with a change here. Player being brought on from the bench. It's gone out for a throw-in. Jack Wilshere. Lucas. Andy Carroll. He's gone and won the ball with a very good tackle. Pressed and won the ball well forward. Hummels, what a game he's had, the defender today.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the world, Martin. He very rarely goes to ground, very rarely overcommits himself.
Great chance. With still danger after the save. And it's gone out for a throw. This is a key moment for the manager. He knows he's got the lead, and he's now going to do his best to try and retain that. And the fullbacks are tackling well here. They're passing it well here. Good challenge to get the ball again. Well, no one's leaving early from this game, which has been contested right from the first whistle, and we're coming towards the last whistle. He's defended well with the tackle. to throw. Subotic. The tackle there is successfully done. He's in at goal. They're both fighting for the ball here. And out came the goalkeeper. Fantastically well.
Well, 1 against 1. That's when you need your keeper on top form, and he was there.
Jack Wilshere. Well, the referee has blown his whistle and the game has ended 1-0. Very hard defeat, this one, to take, Alan.
Well, I think so, because on another day, if his defenders were a little tighter...
Well, we've been talking to the players, Alan, about this game, and they are sensing that something special is in the offing today.
I think so. You could also just sense the pre-match nerves in both sets of players, and maybe it's who can control those nerves that will decide it.
Just a moment to tell you what's going on elsewhere. Good challenge, good contest. Can he turn away from the challenge here? He's got to score, and he's swerved it into the net. Fantastic goal. That's a great start. They've got the range straight away. Great goal coming from their first shot of the game. Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. Sergio Busquets. Antonio Valencia. Goes the cross. Players from both sides going for the ball. It's loose. Penalty for Manchester United. And a goal. And a penalty scorer of some style here.
Yeah, an emphatic finish, no doubt about it.
We're all level again. 1-1 the score. An update for you on what's happening elsewhere. Manuel Rui Barbosa has seen something he doesn't like. Bale. Manchester United get the advantage decision. This is the chance. And here it is. And there it is for Manchester United. Pay tribute to the build-up, Alan, and the way the chance was taken in the end. Top class.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's not always easy, you know, on the counter like that, because you've got to make the right decisions. But they did here.
Infringement by Manchester United, but that will go down against Manchester United's record in this game, a yellow card.
Yeah, silly one, he could have avoided that.
So the marking is in place as the corner's about to be taken. So test this for the defenders. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Subotic. Jack Wilshere. good anticipation for the interception. Bale. That's a great interception. Well, Mr. Strict is not being that at all today. He's doing very well from the neutral point of view, giving the game a flow to it.
What a pleasant change it is to see him in this mood.
Nice piece of tackling here. And that's strong defending. Subotic. Jack Wilshere. Bale. Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them. And the shot's off. Goal! Manchester United. And the scoreline is 3-1.
And the goal scorer for Manchester United in the 42nd minute, number 8, Gareth Bale.
Rooney.
There will be a history of 2 minutes to both time.
And the back heel, and it works for him. Referee says play on.
Now, it wasn't a good tackle, without any doubt, but the worst thing for supporters when you've got the ball is to hold up the play.
Just a case of picking the right pass now because he's got so many teammates in support. This could be a counter-attack on, having won the ball in that tackle. He's come sliding in for that one. And the referee blows for half-time. The teams go in at 3-1. Well, the first half has given us a bit of a guide here as to what's going to happen, as to who's going to go through and who's going to go out.
Yeah, I think deservedly leading at the break, and what a carrot to knock out their opponents from this tournament. They just keep it together, last 45.
That's a great ball. Offside. The officials clearly in agreement. And that's a straightforward offside decision. Got in the way well, the defender. Manchester United with the ball again. Jack Wilshere, as a midfield man, he wants to get on the ball and shape the game. Manchester United have won the ball back here. Jack Wilshere. Throw in now. It's a poor tackle, but it hasn't done any harm, and they've still got the ball despite the challenge on them. Well, they're widening their play here out to the winger, and the ricochet there off the player, it's gone out. Well, no escape for the culprit earlier in that passage of play. He's going to be booked by the referee now.
Yeah, good officiating. He tried to play advantage, give it to the team in possession, but he had to bring it back in the end.
They've decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that. Wayne Rooney. He's got through them. He takes the shot, and that's a goal. That's a goal for Manchester United. There's nothing like one goal to give you the confidence for another, and that's just what's happened here.
How much skill did he show there? He didn't even look up, he didn't need any help. He knew exactly what he wanted to do, and it was a wonderful effort.
Manchester United with the ball again. Shots on here. Great opportunity for a great player, but not a great finish.
No, 9 times out of 10, I think we'd have seen the net bulging there. This was the one time.
Rooney, when others are fading in a game, he finds even extra.
You do wonder what he has for breakfast, this boy, because week in, week out, he's all over the pitch.
Into his feet. Slips his marker there. Here comes the cross. Well, no one had kept pace with him to reach the cross. He might be through. Crossed in by Rooney. That's good defending, because it was a dangerous breakaway, and they've won the ball back well, and they're pretty happy about that, and they should be. Good pass. Well, that's good defending, and maybe they can turn defending into attack now. Here he is with a chance. Either side he might have scored, but he's put it straight at the keeper. Three minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time. Keeps it going with a pass. He's got space. And the end of the match, the final whistle goes 4-1, the final score. Well, this cup run goes on. Another... both alongside me, Martin Tyler, and a big welcome to you to this match. This big new addition to the team. I wonder how he will fit in and how the other players will allow him to fit in.
Yeah, well, it can ruffle a few feathers sometimes, but it usually gets everybody on the toes, and that can only help the manager.
The game today, Tottenham versus Manchester United. How will Manchester United be today? We'll be watching them.
It hasn't been the best of starts for them, has it, Martin? A team that we all expected to maybe finish as champions. Good news is that we're still early on in this season, and they have got a chance starting today to make amends and show some of their better form.
He needed to get possession here. Here's Parker. Pavlyuchenko. And now Rafael van der Vaart. Nuri Sahin. Rooney. And the defender quick off the mark to get to that attempted pass. Scott Parker. Scott McBeanie, the official, has seen something he doesn't like here. It's a gap that's got to be plugged here, Alan, because the defender's gone. Sent off.
Yeah, well, quite often it's attack against defence, and it's actually harder for the team with the extra man to do well. Let's see if that turns out here.
And it's a heading chance now. Oh, the defenders have got away with this. It's a rare miss from him.
Yeah, collector's item. You don't often see that. I think we all expected a goal there.
Bale. Here's the shot. Still danger after the save. Tottenham have broken into the elite in English football, broken back into the elite, we should say. But they have been known as a cup side, not really famed for consistency in league games. They won the league title only twice. But somehow they've managed to take that sort of cup ethos into winning games week in, week out in the league.
Well, that's right, and something they were accused of, Martin, was having...
That would be offside. Flag went up. Manchester United have won the ball back here. Jack Wilshere, he wants to be on the ball because of his great passing skills here. Very quick thinking from the defender there. It needed to be. Rooney has it for Manchester United. That's a good tackle. Here's Parker. Manchester United with the ball again. I think we read that slightly wrongly, as it turned out. Rafael van der Vaart. I'm really looking forward to this, to see how Manchester United do against certainly competitive opponents. Mesut Ozil. Pavlyuchenko. Somehow he's got out of the way of that, a sliding tackle, and the opponents come in strongly. Good piece of defensive tackling there, just as the opposition were trying to get up ahead of steam. Tottenham Hotspur in possession here. Played to Van der Vaart. That's a real tussle for the ball. Mesut Ozil.
Oh, he's let his team down there. Really shoddy defending.
Oh! That's cleverly past the defender. Terrific vision. No time for an extra touch after the tackle. It's out of harm's way. Could be an opportunity for Manchester United. And it could be for Manchester United. Oh, it's in there. Real underdogs in terms of numbers and the shape of the game, and they've scored.
Yeah, it just goes to show when you are depleted, you don't have to give up the match, the ghost, and they haven't done that here.
It's Manchester United in the lead. Here's Van der Vaart. Here's the chance. So this will be a corner for Spurs. And he's headed it goalwards. And the goalkeeper gratefully keeps that in his grasp. And he's kept out the shot. It's still in play, though. Good ball. Evra's tackle. threatening. Any threat averted with that decent clearance. Ball's loose, who's going to get there first? Nuri Sahin. Referee has signalled half-time. There's one moment in this first half that has set the tongues a-wagging, and that was the sending off, Alan.
Yeah, and to have it come so early in the game with so much work to do, he's given his teammates a real uphill task here.
Going to cross it. That will only run to the opposition. That wasn't the idea when the cross came in. Van der Vaart on the ball. In with a chance. They've scored. Well, against all the odds, they've got a goal.
Well, just point to great character. They didn't let the heads drop. They've got the reward. Talk about individuality, talk about brilliance. His footwork there was exquisite, Martin. Wonderful stuff.
Tottenham given the throw. Scott Parker. And in goes the cross. Oh, that cross finds its way straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Here's Van der Vaart. Ashley Young. Here's Parker. That pass has gone out of play. Attempted pass, we must call it now. Subotic. Jack Wilshere. In a team game, we're looking at a man who's actually been the outstanding individual today. He has run the game from his midfield.
He has. I mean, the great thing from his teammates' point of view is that he's always available. The opposition just can't get close on him.
And now Raphael van der Vaart. Scott Parker. Jack Wilshere. And he goes on goal. Renner just clipped the top of the bar.
Well, it is a good effort, there's no doubt about that, because he engineered a bit of space in the box, got his shot away, just couldn't find the finish.
Well, they're still leading, and they've decided to go for a fresh player. He's the fastest man on the pitch, they won't catch him. Great work from the keeper.
You've expected the striker to do a little better, but fair play to the keeper. He read it. What a stop.
Arturo Vidal. Aaron Lennon. Here's Parker. Arturo Vidal. Quick ball. He's put him in here. What a chance! There he is again, late on in the game, a scoring position again.
Well, there's a few tiring legs out there, but his don't seem to be, do they?
It's a real opening here. Takes the shot off. They're still trying to increase this lead. And this will be 2 changes and 1 go for the manager. Huddleston. Cut out by Sergio Busquets. Great ball. They've got the ball back in their own half now through that tackle. That's a shame because he is tired. He's getting on the ball, but it's a big effort from him. Rooney too far forward, offside. Well, the extra striker is coming on, and the fans will feel not before time. It probably gives them their only chance, really, of getting back into the game.
Yeah, he had a little chat with him before he did come on. I think the message is run around and get yourself a goal.
Aaron Lennon. Good ball. Well, here comes the support. That's a foul, free kick. He's always smiling, this referee, and I always feel it's a point of honour for him only to book players when he really has to.
Yeah, and I think what works for one manager on the touchline will aggravate the other one, that's for certain.
3 minutes to be added on. Great chance. Manchester United chance, and he scores. And he's put away his second, he's doubled up, and it's a delightful double too.
Well, I think all good teams are ruthless, Martin, and this team have been exactly that there. They wouldn't let up, rubbing salt in the wounds.
That's a good pass. Great opportunity. Referee says that's that. Well, this has been a real attacking masterclass.
Yeah, I mean, goals win.
It is time for the match. Martin Tyler here to describe it for you with my good friend Alan Smith.
Yeah, hi there, Martin. Walking into the ground today, I've just got that feeling it's going to be a really good afternoon.
Today's game, Manchester United will play Swansea City. Manchester United have scored! Very much the way the game goes these days. If you can hit on the break, that's where the space is, and he has stacks of space here.
He did, but after that he had an awful lot to do, and didn't he do it well?
Marvellous for Manchester United, they are in front. He's got space, and he's put it in for the goal. They look vulnerable to this counter-attack, and they got it absolutely right. He's taken it on and slotted it past the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he couldn't have done that if he didn't have pace about him, and he showed a real fleet foot there.
That's good work to keep the ball under the challenge. Intercepted the play, saw the pass coming. It looked as though they were going to get the ball through. The defender read it. Scott Sinclair. All the attempts to go down the touchline stopped by a very successful tackle. Oh, it's a great chance. This is the chance. They're trying to knock him off the ball. Brilliant pass there. What a chance here. We're still learning about Neymar, watching him. And the opposition, I don't think, knows so much either, because he's bewildering them with this beautiful ball manipulation. And they've lost possession now. Scott Sinclair. Manchester United have won the ball back here. Nowadays. Into his feet. Good covering, great covering. Otherwise, they'd have been in a goal. He came across absolutely determined to get that ball. Here he is with a chance. Great place to win it back. And this is going to be a throw. Nuri Sahin. Opening the play out by going into a wider position. And he's in there with a header. He's goal! With a brilliant header! That is his second goal of the game. They just can't contain him.
Well, he gave the keeper no chance, Martin, did he? And look at the neck power, the muscles he put into that, really connected with it firmly.
Well, this is Manchester United at their sparkling best. Jack Wilshere. That's a great interception. The ball loose now. He's got a great reputation for goal-getting. It's thoroughly deserved. Here's the chance. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Has read it well. Very good interception to stop the attack. Bale. Brilliant opening. Goalkeeper might be needed again. And here's the shot. Well, the flag is up, and it is offside given.
Yeah, I mean, it was extremely close. It's so difficult for linesmen, but he got that one right.
Substitute coming on. It's a tactical change. Manchester United with the ball again. Sergio Busquets. Good play defensively. It will be their throw. Ashley Young. Rather weak defending, and he's away. And he's going to shoot. He is stronger on the other side. And that chance, maybe, fortunately for the defenders, came to his weaker side.
Yeah, and you could tell, couldn't you? Really poor effort. If it was on the other side, definite goal.
Passing it well here. In with a chance. There'll be a signal here at the corner. He hasn't dealt with the danger totally. So we've reached the halfway mark, and it's looking good for Manchester United. They have the lead at the break. Manchester United with the second half now underway, and they are leading. Well, they're getting set for the corner. And bravely in for the header, and the goalkeeper well placed to deal with the header.
Yeah, that was as easy as you like for him.
Oh, that stopped the attack. Chance. Good dribbling skills to get away from the defender. It's rather petered out, this attack. It's a goal kick. Just a moment to tell you what's going on elsewhere. They should take more care with possession. They've lost it this time. Good awareness. Well, the referee tried to play the advantage, but he's pulled the play back anyway. And the yellow card shown to the Manchester United player.
Well, maybe a little unlucky. 5 years ago, he might not have got that.
And the manager deciding to go for it and bring on a new player. Intercepted there. They want a good ball in from him here. He's lost the ball. Well, that'll be a throw. Novides. He's spotting it up now to take the corner. Could be a substitution coming up.
Number 7. Leon Breton.
Cut out by Rooney. Is he in for the goal? Keeps it going well. Really strong tackler, this fella. Could have still, he's given the free kick, tried to play the advantage, couldn't see one in the end, and I think he was right. But maybe there's a bit of soft peddling from referees at the moment. There've been a few incidents recently. They're not looking for controversy today, that's for sure.
No, well, after so many red and yellow cards in recent weeks, maybe this one, he just wants to calm things down a little bit.
And that will be a throw. Routledge. Sergio Busquets. An update for you on what's happening elsewhere. Rooney. This could be it. Tries his luck. Oh, this is great goalkeeping.
But what a bonus for a team to have a keeper in this kind of form.
Catch him if you can.
There was no chance. Only one winner in that race.
Well, that might give them a little bit more confidence. The confidence has been really dented by what we've seen prior to this goal. Well, they were caught out here by this quick counter-attack against the run of play.
Yeah, I mean, they had to stick together there and come under a lot of pressure, but with the pace in the team, that was always likely.
Well, the assistant has signalled it's a throw, not a corner. Substitution coming up. Well, they were retreating, and they got a challenge in the end. Wilshere keeps it going with a pass. Well, they have to do better than that to beat this goalkeeper. So this will be a corner for Manchester United. Crosses on, just stopped. Well, that's a very good piece of defending there because the problems were looming. The interception just in time. Sergio Busquets with the interception. He's got room here. Nearly. He went in well, but he didn't get the ball cleanly. Well played the defender to deal with that as the danger loomed large. Final whistle, and Manchester United have won. We'll leave the final word to Alan Smith here. The better team won, Alan?
Well, I think so. He doesn't always work out that way, but...
everybody. It's another challenge for these two teams and a challenge for us in the commentary box as always. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith's with me.
Not too much of a challenge, I don't think. It should be a good game, this.
And here we've got for you today Aston Villa versus Manchester United. Well, I know the game is not played on paper, Alan, we say this all the time, but if you look at the lineups, they are favourites to win this game.
Well, they are, but that's something that the manager's got to guard against, and in the dressing room beforehand, he would have just been making sure everybody was up for the challenge, that they didn't relax.
Our referee is Derek Milboro. Well, we just break away for these other scores to keep you right up to date. Nathan Delfonso. That's a real tussle for the ball. Petrov. And he's returned it back to him very quickly. He's being challenged now. He's put him in here. Great opportunity. What a pity for the attacking team. Lourdes. Good forward play. And the interception just in time. Great chance. Well, he got away, and it looked as though he was going to score. So close. Decent effort, Alan.
Well, he did everything right, or 9/10 right at least. Just that final finish. Couldn't manage it.
Nuri Sahin, he wants to be on the ball because of his great passing skills here. Got the midfield players back behind the ball as well. Aston Villa have possession again. Petrov. Well read by the player to intercept that. Well, they can breathe again now with a clearance like that. Aston Villa, who number amongst their successes, winning a European Cup in 1982. Just in recent times, perhaps burdened a bit by the history at the club, not quite as successful as the fans would want.
No, that's true, but it is always a special place to go. You hear all sorts of footballers say they enjoy playing at Villa Park because it has those traditions of being a really big football club.
Manchester United have won the ball back here. And we've got news from other matches being played today. One back with a meaty tackle. Petrov. Aku. Well, here we are with Manchester United in a game that could be fairly even. It's back now with Aston Villa. Well, that's what happens sometimes. They've linked up well. This is the chance, just off target. And it would have been a goal that would have put them in front. Lourdes. He's found his teammate. Oh, it has to be. Oh, the break could have happened really for them. But they've lost possession now, and the defenders are back in control and pretty relieved about it. And that deflection sends the ball into touch. Petrov. Oh, wonderful pass. Well, that is half-time, and the score is 0-0 here. So still the second half to come. Nothing between these two very evenly matched teams at the break.
Yeah, I think both defences have been on top. And if that continues, I think it will continue to be tight.
Fine slide tackle there. Great ball. Oh, the build-up, great build-up, stopped here.
He's got space. United's corner.
Nathan Delfonsa. They say it's gone out of the game tackling, but look at that as an example of what we can see still. Bale.
And he goes for goal.
Still danger. What a chance here. He's away and clear and just so close to rounding off a wonderful piece of play.
Well, he's completely beaten the defenders. They were just hoping against hope that he was going to miss, and he did.
Well, we're going to have a change now, and the manager trying something different in the hopes of getting his team in front. A timely challenge.
Nuri Sahin. Rooney.
In with a chance. Goalkeeper protected by his outfield player then.
Brilliant technique in the tackle. They might be able to carve out a real chance now.
Here's the chance.
On he goes, past one, past two. Superb run here.
And he's got possession in his own penalty area.
Andreas Weimann. Nathan Delfonsa. This really could be an opportunity. What a chance!
Well, we're running out of time here, but this match still very much in the balance.
Brilliant opening. He stopped them going behind here.
Well, at this stage in the game, that is a vital stop. Well, the strikers must wonder what they have to do today to find the back of the net. They're up against a top-class keeper here.
Nicely done between the two of them.
Rooney gets by the defender. And the defending not really up to scratch.
No, that'll give the striker a lot of encouragement.
There it is, the referee has brought a halt to it all, with the team still all square.
Well, this has ended level, and here's something to smile about for both the managers as they shake hands down on the touch. There again, Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith's alongside me, and it's Barclays Premier League action for you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Martin. Really looking forward.
He's in here. Nottingham Forest in our featured match today. He's made the save. It's still in play here. And it leads to this shot. A really fast start from Rooney.
Well, the opposing manager will be furious giving Wayne Rooney that amount of space.
They look vulnerable to this counter-attack, and they got it absolutely right. He's taken it on and slotted it past the goalkeeper.
Well, he couldn't have done that if he didn't have pace about him, and he showed a real fleet foot there.
McGugan. Radosław Majewski. McGugan. Evra's tackle. Well, he's nipped in there and stopped the winger getting forward. Wayne Rooney. Great opportunity. Good save.
Wasn't it just? He really did read what the striker was going to do there.
And it's gone off him, and it's out of play.
It's going to be a throw here.
Jack Wilshere. Good pass. And they've cut it out. McGugan. Bale. And it's broken free. Good tackle. Great place to win it back.
Throw in now.
Bale. Well, that's a real tussle for the ball there. Rennie! Well, there was a chance to really put his foot through the ball, Alan, and he didn't manage it.
No, from that distance, any kind of a solid contact, and he's going to have a chance, but it was nothing like a solid contact.
Subotic. Jack Wilshere, very good midfield player. Really controls that area of the pitch. Radosław Majewski. McGugan. That's a good pass. And the player working hard to stay in possession. That pass has really opened them up. Evra with a really good challenge. Nuri Sahin. Sky high, the belief for this team. They're playing so well, they're getting the results to go with those performances.
Yeah, everybody wants the ball out there, and it's a wonderful feeling to have if you're looking on as a manager, especially.
Pressed and won the ball well forward. Great chance. Well, the target was there. Maybe he was looking at the target and not the ball, because he didn't hit it really right in the middle.
Yeah, that was an element of that. Just didn't keep his head down, his eye on the ball, and it's cost him.
Musi. Greening. Radosław Majewski. Jack Wilshere. We're still learning about Neymar, watching him. And the opposition, I don't think, knows so much either, because he's bewildering them with this beautiful ball manipulation. Manchester United with the ball again. Jack Wilshere. Good play together, maybe a chance. And here's the shot. Shot doesn't get very far, blocked away. Manchester United have won the ball back here. Keeping the move going. Can he score here? Well, now he does have a chance to get in across. Good anticipation for the interception. He got that absolutely right. There'll be one added minute.
It's Evra.
Jack Wilshere. This is the chance. That's dealt with the problem. That's half-time at 1-0. Well, the team that scored early certainly got a boost of confidence from that.
They did. It doesn't always work out that way, does it? And can allow the opposition back into it. But no sign of that happening here.
Now Derbyshire. McGugan. Ashley Young. Vergugen. Derbyshire. That's an infringement by Manchester United. The keeper kept it out. He's got space. We'll have to see what the referee has made of this. Evra. Bale. Rooney. That's a great ball. He takes the shot. Oh, he saved it. It's still in play. He's cut it out well. Quick ball. No time for an extra touch after the tackle. It's out of harm's way. Derbyshire. Radosław Majewski. He's past the man who's trying to stop him then, working hard. He's in the clear, played forward with some potential here. There he goes for goal again. We've seen this so often from him, Alan.
Yeah, he's well capable of scoring from there. He's got a great shot.
Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution. Nuri Sahin. And he sees that green grass. That's a very good piece of tidying up at the back. Ishmael Miller. Ireland. Evra's tackle. Luke Chambers. Greeny. Manchester United with the ball again. Strong character here and a real determination to get back into the match from the injured player.
Yeah, it's not often he gives up, and although it was a heavyish challenge, I didn't think it was going to keep him out of the fight.
They've linked up well. That's good play defensively. He can have a crack now. It's not the way to defend in that situation. He's right in. Manchester United have scored. And it's 2-0 here.
And
Vergugen.
Manchester United in the 74th minute. Number 10, Wayne Rooney.
And it's gone out for a throw. Vergugen. Musi. They're passing it well here. Now they're passing the ball. He stopped the first shot.
One of those games, Martin, where it looks like this goalkeeper is going to be unstoppable today. How many saves has he made? And yet another one here.
And he's away, showing them a clean pair of heels. Keeps it going well. Looking for the cross. Into his feet. And it's an offside call from the assistant. Tight one. But he's been very good in this game, I must say.
Yeah, he has. You just want your striker to...
That is a fantastic goal. This is the change now that they hope will make the difference. Trying to get them back into the match. They're bringing on another striker.
Yeah, they've just got to make sure they get good service from the flanks to him to make it pay.
Don't move away from your screens now, because this is going to be a dramatic finish. There's just one goal in it.
Yeah, they look like a team with a bit between the teeth. Who knows?
Well, it's a 90-minute match, and there's only 2 minutes to go. Oh, that's a wonderful ball. Can they finish it? That's a good header. It's a corner, and the keeper's coming up for it. Volleys it goalwards. Great hands from the goalkeeper. Well, the referee's going to step in. Chris Mumple, part of the preparation, professionalism,
is to check out who is the referee and how he's going to deal with the incidents. And they know this ref is one that you can have a chat with.
Yeah, and he likes to let the game flow.
So it's over, and we have a definite result, 2-1.
Well, it has been much more of a match than we expected at the start.
There, everybody. Martin Tyler here, along with the former Arsenal and England striker, Alan Smith.
Yeah, you come into ground some days and you do get that buzz of excitement, and I've got it here today, Martin. Looking forward to it.
And it's Bolton Wanderers today versus Manchester United. We can have a good look at Manchester United.
When you're on the top of the table, Martin, you're there to be shot at. And as potential champions, that's what you have to handle. I wonder if they can today.
And in charge today, the match referee, Chris Mumple. We've got some other scores for you at the moment. Pass doesn't get through, Wayne Rooney's in the way. Hoping they might really fashion a chance now. Tight situation, has to score. And such quality in the build-up and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal. Well, the goalkeeper got to the original effort. It was quite a decent save, but it fell perfectly for the follow-up.
Well, it was a tap-in in the end, but you have to feel for the goalkeeper. He did his bit.
So after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. Elder Postiga. Great technique. Lovely skill, but he's lost the ball. Don't always see tackling as strong as this. That's a great example how you can do it within the laws of the game. Takes the shot off. Super goal. Well, it certainly looks as though his first goal has given him the confidence to snatch another. Now it's 2-0.
In the 9th minute,
Elder Postiga. Just a moment to tell you what's going on elsewhere. Well, they've stopped him getting down the touchline with that tackle out in the wing. Manchester United have won the ball back here. Here's the chance, and it's the goalkeeper who comes out on top. Fine save.
Well, that's why you try to get the very best between the sticks, and this boy is right up there.
Here's a chance for a breakaway. They were defending a corner a few seconds ago. Lee Chung-yong. Oh, he's in quickly there, crisply too. Making sure he reaches it by sliding in is Ramos. Manchester United with the ball again. Wilshere. Now Rooney. I think there are two of him on the pitch. They must have cloned him.
They must have. And as a defender, you think you've got to...
Rooney hasn't dealt with the danger totally. For an interception, that's quite a vital one. What a chance! Brilliant play in his own area there at the back. If football is a business, which it is, then the brand that is Manchester United is certainly at the top of the tree.
Yeah, I think so. You can go to any corner of the globe and everybody would have heard of Manchester United. Bobby Charlton is a name that springs to mind, isn't it? George Best, Dennis Law, so many famous figures from the past.
Well, they have got the ball back close to the touchline. Bale. In his own penalty area, and the ball knocked away long. Great chance, and the referee blows. The flag was up for offside. Chung-yong Lee. He's brilliant on the ball. He wants to go past defenders. Nani. With a chance, Manchester United chance. That's a brilliant goal. He's so good for the rest of the team. They must expect him to score every time he plays, and I think he expects to score as well.
Well, that's the biggest strength, isn't it? The fact that you expect to score. You don't expect to miss in those situations, and he certainly didn't.
Now Ricketts. Cahill. Demba Ba. Fourth official has indicated only one added minute. It's a good idea with the through ball, not quite accurate enough.
The goal is there for the taking. They've scored. Three of the best. He's made them pay. And that completes a wonderful hat-trick.
But sometimes those kind of shots do cannon back out off the crossbar. Not this time. What a goal.
Elder Postiga. Well, here we are at half-time, Alan. Game almost over. Well, it's been a very one-sided first half, Alan, hasn't it?
It has. I think there'll be some harsh words in the losing dressing room. That manager's got to try and rally his boys and produce a reaction from them.
The score in this game as we start the second half speaks volumes about the strength of one team and the lack of strength of the other. Lee Chung-yong. Swung in to the middle. It's good work from the goalkeeper. Confident, aggressive play to come out and take command. And he drives for goal. And he's kept out the shot. It's still in play, though. Keeps it going with a pass. Good tackle. Important tackle in that position. What a chance here. And he swerved it into the net. Fantastic goal. And that's a 2 for him now in the game. And goodness me, he really is on top of his form and on top of the opposition.
Oh, rampaging through the middle there, Wayne Rooney. And what a fine individual goal that is.
It's very one-sided today. 5-0 the score. Bellamy. Slipped past the defender. Nuri Sahin. And the defender quick off the mark to get to that attempted pass. Nani. And the ball is free here. Wonderful finish. Great day for him, really in front of goal, super efficient for his hat-trick.
Yeah, one of those days he'll look back on with such fondness.
There's no doubt about the side that's in the ascendancy. Demba Ba. Now it's Bellamy. And there's a tackle from Sergio Ramos. And the defender deals with the danger. It was important that he did. Here's Rooney. And they're pushing forward, trying to make a chance for this fella. And here's the shot, and Rooney scores. They look vulnerable to this counter-attack, and they got it absolutely right. He's taken it on and slotted it past the goalkeeper.
Well, he couldn't have done that if he didn't have pace about him, and he showed a real fleet foot there.
One of the most one-sided games that I've ever seen. Demba Ba. Good dribbling skills to get away from the defender. Goalkeeper might be needed again. Well, he's read that and got his foot out to stop. Well, they have scored here, and they're keeping their heads up despite being so far behind. Well, there's no doubt about the outcome, and that's been the case for a long time now.
The attackers got the defender off.
And it could be Rooney. Oh, goodness me, the defenders are relieved about that because they really could have been caught out, but now they're back on the ball. Here's the shot, and he swerved it into the net. Fantastic goal. Quite a show of character here from the team. A lot of teams would have been downhearted for conceding, but they've just been the opposite. They've been really positive.
Yeah, they quickly reorganised themselves, and there was a determined attitude right from the kick-off. Martin Mouthfair, he might have thought that was going to hit the bar, but no, he's just crept under. Unstoppable.
Cahill. Elder Postiga. Manchester United have won the ball back here. Oh, and they're on the counter-attack here. Good ball. Really good stop at a vital time. And that's banged away out of play, out of danger. It's a change here, and I think it might be a tactical one. And the shot's on. Well, that could have been a problem if he got that wrong, but he's away. Well, that'll be a throw. This is the chance. Into his feet. Shots on here. Good save.
Wasn't it just? He really did read what the striker was going to do there.
Demba Ba. Sergio Ramos makes the tackle. This is superb for the Manchester United fans, the calibre of football they're playing here. The fourth official has signalled just one more minute of added time. Demba Ba. Jack Wilson, and that is the end. It's all over. The other team have been put out of their misery here because they were very much off the pace today in a one-sided contest.
That's totally humiliating, wasn't it? I'm sure they're willing for the ref to blow the final whistle.
So another game passes in this exciting season. I do hope you've enjoyed following it with us. Alan Smith and Martin Tyler have been your...